women on the planet Earth. Ronda Rousey is here.
I think the whole RondaRousey.com website really came from my frustrations, I think, with not being able to have any control over the relationship that I had with my fan base. You know, there was always a middleman of whatever person, like however I was speaking to them was through the media. I was really tired of it, and I was so tired of it that I withdrew from the media entirely. And then I saw, you know, how that affected my fans. I really thought it would be like super simple. I had no idea what I was getting into. I was like, yeah, we'll just like make a bunch of videos and whatever. It ended up being much more of an ambitious project than I ever could have guessed. This has really just helped me with a lot of my own personal growth, you know, of keeping myself from being like kind of giving up on communicating with people and resigning myself to being misunderstood, to actually enjoying having this relationship with my fans and getting out there and sharing our life.
That was our entire reason for doing this, was so that Ronda could have a clear communication with her fans. We're able to show Ronda in her true light, which is so much more than just fucking people up and ripping off arms. So when we started this thing, we tried to put this Frankenstein of a website together with all the different aspects of Ronda's life: wrestling, MMA, Rousey Acres, movies, TV shows, dojo, all that kind of good stuff. Oneupweb, just kind of talking to them, and they took over and they came up with some great ideas and really just helped us. They taught us more than we gave them ideas, if that makes sense. We gave them an understanding of what we'd like, and they went to work, and we gave you guys a pretty harsh time frame, which was what, like 6 weeks or something, which is pretty ridiculous. I mean, let's get it out there. You guys have 6 weeks. Like 6 weeks? 6 weeks? 4 different websites in one. 4 in 1. Okay, go.
We needed something that would appeal to everyone, you know, and we had no like designs already made. We had nothing, you know, so we had to think of something that would like an overall theme that would touch on all the different facets of my life, but somehow all be related to each other, but they all couldn't be more different. And we just had so much content, but no way to organize it and no way to present everything. And we literally just came up with like, this is what we want, and here are all of our problems. And you got 6 weeks. And instead of like, running from the hills and like, you know. I was really, really impressed that everybody at Oneupweb was just like, you know what, challenge accepted. And they didn't just like...
They didn't buckle under pressure.
They didn't buckle under pressure, and they just hit it completely out of the park. And, you know, to just get the site launched, all we were really looking for was just the framework, because we want this to be ever evolving over time. And Oneupweb also they never gave us an impression of like, here's the website, there you go, call us if you want, you know, if you want to pay us more, bye. You know, it really feels like it's been a partnership from day one. And I really don't know how we could have done this without Oneupweb. And I'm so happy with the work that we've been able to do together. And I'm even more excited with with what we're going to be able to accomplish from now on. And it just really feels like everybody in Oneupweb is just as invested in RondaRousey.com as we are, if not more, you know. And I feel like it reflects on all of us. And we really felt like we were alone on this venture and had no real idea with how we were going to do it. And now it feels like the sky's the limit. We could do anything.